Just a reminder that this and all my other videos are made for doll collectors or adults buying dolls for others. This is not a video for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you very much for listening. Hello Internet! My name is Kelsey and welcome back to my closet. So just a short update before we get into some news. I started my new job this week. So far it's been pretty good, but it's still an adjustment. It's more hours than I was doing before, and so I'm trying to find a good balance of when I'm going to be able to film and edit and all that other good stuff. So please bear with me while uploads start to slow down a little bit. I think we're going to be sticking to a once a week sort of timeline at this point, but I'm going to do my best to make sure that I don't disappear off the planet, and I will keep you guys as updated as I possibly can. In the meantime, let us talk about some dolls, because I have quite the variety today. Starting off with something that I personally really enjoy, although I'm not so sure how I feel about this particular bit of information here. You may remember that a month or so ago, I had the concept art for the second series of GLO Up Girls. Now we have actual pictures of the dolls. And yeah. I'm not loving this second wave. I'm not going to say they're absolute trash or anything, but there's definitely a drop in the design quality in my opinion. I thought that the first wave were very well designed, and even though they were all very distinct, different looks, they looked really nice together as a group. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for these dolls. Now, on an individual basis, some of them have more cohesive designs than others, but there is a lot of clashing colors and patterns going on even within some of the individual dolls, and not in a good way. The other thing is, some of these dolls kind of look like recolors or just different outfits for characters we've seen before. They seem to have reused a lot of the same color motifs, just slightly tweaked. Specifically, the dolls on the left side here remind me of Alex, Sadie, and Kenzie, just with different eye colors, slightly changed hair colors and styles. But the ideas behind their outfits are very similar. The one on the left has athleisure, the one second from the left has a fantasy vibe, the third one over has a glam, multicolored look. The fourth one over, she's kind of cute. I like her flowery style. And then the one on her right with the shawl and the plaid shorts, giving me boho vibes. She's kind of cute. The last one all the way on the right is much more distinct from the others as well. But I just feel like some of these designs are not totally working, and they definitely don't work as a whole. The other thing is, it seemed almost in the concept art like they were planning on doing new face molds, but these all look like the same face again, and that's a shame because it would be nice to see updates to those sort of details in a second wave. On top of that, they still don't have knee joints, which was something that was the biggest complaint about the GLO Up Girls in their first wave. And when it comes to a big point of contention like that, in a market that's so competitive, you really want to do everything that you can to up your game. Now, the one all the way on the right seems to have a bent knee. I don't know if that's photo manipulation just for this picture, because she's the only one that has a bent knee, or if maybe they're going to go with snap knees this time around. It's too early to say, but if there's no knee articulation of any kind in this wave, I think that's really gonna hurt them. The thing is about the GLO Up Girls, the whole gimmick of the glow up didn't work that great. Yes, it was cute that they came in the pajamas and you dressed them and everything, but the makeup color change and the fingernails and the toenails didn't work as well as what they advertised or even what other color changing dolls can do. They really need to put their efforts into things like the design, the diversity, the articulation to stand out in this market. So I have a bad feeling about this wave. I don't think they're bad. Objectively, they're not the best. They're not as good as the first series, or at least they're not as put together as the first series. But I don't think that okay is enough to stand on your own at this point in the doll world. It's such a shame because I really did like the first series. Next, you may remember that a little while ago I did a video on some 3-inch dolls called For Keeps. They're made by a company called The Loyal Subjects, who's usually known to do action figures, and it was their first foray into fashion dolls. They had a positive message of self-love and friendship and all that other good stuff. However, it looks like they're coming out with a new line of dolls. These are called Flower Power, and they're going to be $19.99. Apparently, they are set to come out in the holiday season this year. At $19.99, when For Keeps was, I think, $12.99, I'm assuming that these are going to be a little bit bigger or around the same size but a little bit more detailed. As you can see down here at the bottom, they are apparently based on Mother Nature and the environment and flowers and everything, and you can see in the design we got like a mushroom girl, a bunny girl, tulip girl, I think. I don't know, that one's hard to tell, and then another mushroom girl. Now this, I believe, is just like 3D artwork, because it looks like they come with brushes. Even though they look like fully plastic right now, like they wouldn't have brushable hair, the fact that they show brushes in this picture, I'm assuming they're gonna have real hair. And the For Keeps dolls also had real hair. I'll be really curious to see what they're like. The For Keeps dolls, they weren't the most amazing dolls that I've ever seen, but I was very impressed with them for what they were. They had pretty decent hair, pretty decent fashions. They even had some extra articulation at their wrists and ankles. They came with 2 outfits, basically, and lots of accessories, and they were a reasonable price. So I'm optimistic about these. The Loyal Subjects and For Keeps are kind of flying under the radar, but maybe this will help bring them to the forefront a little bit more. Okay, now let's get into some big names here. Firstly, OMG. You may remember that in our fall lineup, we have the big theme for this year with OMG being a fashion show, and our first doll from this line has emerged. She is Lady Braids. Here is a first look at her box, and can I just say that her color scheme is really nice. She's got this like icy blue and white going on, and yet her skin is like super dark. She's reminding me a lot of Robin from Rainbow High, and I really like Robin. She's just more on the blue side than the teal side, and it looks like she's gonna come with a lot of interesting stuff. I love too that this box is made to look like a magazine. This is a really neat design for the box. And she's part of the hair series, so if you remember, there's 2 dolls that are going to have hair play and then 2 dolls that are going to have fashion play. On the back side of the box, we can see a lot of what she comes with, including like hair clips, hair extensions, blah blah blah. But there's also this wow magic mousse stuff, and apparently it can style the hair without heat. Who knows how well it's actually gonna work. I think even human hair mousse kind of leaves like a sticky texture, so I'm not sure if it's going to be as nice to the touch afterwards as just a regular hot water hairstyling, but it's kind of fun. It gives an extra element for hairstyling besides just rubber bands and hair clips and all that other stuff. Parents are gonna have a ball with that magic mousse though, I can tell you that right now. My mom would never want me to have that. She would probably hide it somewhere. But yes, I really do like her design. Hair play has always been fun for me. I love hair play with dolls, so she's very appealing. Can't wait to see her friend, the other hairstylist. There's no clue about her anywhere on the box, so I guess we'll just have to wait until she surfaces. Also from OMG, you may remember that we kind of went over these budget OMG dolls that were really bad downgrades of existing characters. And they were in these boxes that looked like bootlegs and everything, and it was ridiculous. Well, apparently those were not the actual House of Surprises dolls that we were promised. So I don't know if they actually were bootlegs after all, or they're from some other budget line that we haven't heard about yet, but these 4 are the actual House of Surprises budget dolls. And I am very pleased to see this, because while these are budget dolls, they're less expensive than their original counterparts. They are very clearly much closer in design to their original dolls. It's just they don't come with as much in the way of extra stuff. Like Roller Chick, I'm gonna specifically talk about her because I have her, so I know what she comes with. Doesn't have her purse, doesn't have her second pair of pants, but she still has her earrings and her sunglasses. And it even looks like she has her bracelet. Plus, she's got her jacket, her hair looks like it should, and she comes with a brush and a stand. Candylicious, Alt Girl, and Roller Chick were all from regular series OMG, but Honeylicious was from Remix. So she doesn't come with any of her Remix accessories. The only thing she comes with is her sunglasses. And this, I think, is a better alternative for those who want to get the doll at a cheaper price and wouldn't necessarily mind if they didn't get everything that the doll came with. Now, I don't know if it's as effective for dolls that were in the main line of OMG because really they're only like $5 cheaper. But for Remix, or if they ever did Movie Magic, it would make more sense because then you're going from like $34 to $35 down to $21. That's a better discount for a budget doll. I don't know, again, what those original budget dolls were that we looked at that other time, but these are the real House of Surprises dolls. Finally, in line with OMG, we have our first glimpse at 2 of the 4 Masquerade tweens, based on Heartbreaker and Troublemaker, which are the Queen of Hearts and the Cheshire Cat. If you recall, this is an Alice in Wonderland themed masquerade line. So far, the Troublemaker one does not look like she belongs at a masquerade. She's obviously probably not wearing her entire outfit yet, but I do like her mixed colored hair and her little cat eye makeup. It's very cute. She's even got a little kitty face purse. I'll be interested to see the rest of her outfit. The Queen of Hearts one is very cute. She's got this, like, Helena Bonham Carter Queen of Hearts thing going on. I like all of the fake pearl details. Her little crown thing, she can actually hold it, that's awesome. Looks like she's got some tinsel mixed into her hair as well. And the little gold trim of dots along her eyeshadow is a really fun detail. It adds just a little bit extra something to her makeup. So I cannot wait to see the Alice, and I believe it was the White Rabbit, right? But definitely Alice. I'm hoping they're gonna do card suit theming in her outfit. Really excited to see them. Now let us look at Bratz, because since Pride is only a couple of days away, we're starting to finally see some pictures of Pride, Nevra, and Roxy. Full stock pictures, we can see the box and everything, the whole 9 yards. So let's just look at the whole box first. It actually folds out into this giant mural looking thing with all this color. It's extremely 60s and 70s. Also, we've got this beautiful artwork on the outside before you actually open it all up, and with a description that says they are stepping out and coming out at the Stylesville Pride Rally. These girlfriends with a passion for fashion are fighting for and celebrating love in all forms. We can also now see that the designer that they collaborated with is Jimmy Paul. I know nothing about Jimmy Paul, but I do know that they are a queer designer from early information about these dolls. Up in the right-hand corner of the box too, it says Queer Liberation in, like, you know, flag font and everything. This is really intense. I'm not sure how I feel about the big furry coat and scarf, just cause I'm not big into fake fur in the first place, so that kind of puts me off, but at least we can take it off and just enjoy what's underneath. I really like Nevra and Roxy's outfits. Roxy looks like she has the t-shirt with the lesbian flag on the sleeves and on her socks, and she has glitter eyeshadow. Love it. She's even got the lesbian flag in her hair. Nevra's got bisexual heart hair clips and a bisexual flag bracelet, and her shoes have the lesbian and the rainbow flag. I really love Roxy's skirt with like the slit on the side and the belts and everything, and then she's got the Bratz belt on it, of course. Nevra's got these pins on her hat. Roxy's got a Roxy Hearts Nevra thing under her visor so that like she can look up whenever she feels like it and be like, Roxy Hearts Nevra, or like lift her head up and let everybody know. It's like she carved their names into her visor. It's so cute. They even got a bottle of champagne and 2 champagne glasses. Like, these two, they are here, they are queer, get used to it. I know that's like the cliche line, but there's nothing more fitting that I could say about them. They even come with signs to hold as they walk in the Pride Parade. I am so glad about these two. I'm so glad that they're doing something so blatant and open. Now, if you remember, this set is going to be $80, but you are getting 2 dolls, plus it's another designer collaboration. Sasha and Yasmin from GCDS were $60 each. So you're definitely getting a lot more bang for your buck here. Not that the other two were bad, but you know, you're getting 2 dolls here. This is something that we needed. One quick thing we have from Rainbow High are these 2 suitcases. The theory is that these are gonna be part of the Rainbow Vision line, which has like a travel theme. That's the 3 sets of 3 dolls that are each $50. At least that's the working theory. That's what everyone is assuming those dolls are going to be. So we have a pink one and a gold one. And is it just me, or does it feel like we're getting a lot of doll luggage lately? I feel like I've been seeing a lot of doll suitcases. Maybe because everyone's been so travel starved in the last couple of years of the pandemic. Anyway, I like how there's so many different compartments in these. It looks like you do have a retractable handle and wheels. There's a mirror on the inside of the top compartment. There's a drawer in the bottom compartment. These look awesome. They're gonna be really great accessories. Good for storage too, even if you aren't pretending that they're traveling anywhere. We just need more storage. We just need more storage. All right, let us close out real quick with Monster High. So we got this teaser from the official Monster High Instagram on World Dracula Day. As we knew, because we already saw the head floating around, this is one of the latest Skullector dolls that's going to be released. Clearly it's going to be Dracula in some form, but if I remember correctly, there is an existing Dracula doll out there. And not only that, but obviously Draculaura is Dracula's daughter. I mean, he's in the media. Is this him if he were a woman? Is this the wife of Dracula? Is this some crazy Dracula aunt or something? I don't know if they're gonna call this doll actual Dracula. People said it was Nosferatu. But technically he's also Dracula. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm speculating too much on how exactly she lines up in the canon of Monster High, but do any of the Skullector dolls actually fall into canon? As I've said numerous times, I don't know too much about the deep lore of Monster High, so you guys will have to educate me. But besides the teaser, this post that apparently has been hanging around Instagram since March. I don't know how we all missed that, but this post has the Skullector head full of hair with the cape that was teased in the image and potentially the outfit that this doll will be wearing. So this is a pretty good idea of what she's going to look like in the final doll. I'm very excited to see the final result. I think I have kind of more of a penchant for vampires than other monsters, which is why I like Draculaura a lot, why I bought Elizabeth as one of the first Monster High dolls that I ever got secondhand. I'm really excited to see what she's gonna look like as a final doll and how they're going to fit her into the Dracula family line. But let me know what your theories are on what her actual identity is and how Skullector dolls actually fit into the Monster High universe. And with that, I believe I've covered everything that I wanted to, so thanks so much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, and until next time, bye!